Hi, everyone. My name is Charmaine, and I'm the dietitian that helps people reverse type 2 diabetes with plant-based eating. And I have Eric here, who's our wonderful participant in our Reversing Diabetes program. Awesome, awesome. Well, Eric, thank you so much for being here. And my first question is, how did you find me and what motivated you to, reach out to me?
Okay, so I found you on a whim, sitting on TikTok, and I saw a couple of your videos. I said, so she's pretty funny. Let me hear what she's talking about. And I listened, and I was like, that is completely opposite of everything I heard. So maybe some truth to this, because everything else I tried wasn't working. So basically, that's how I found you, and I decided to make that call, and I am so glad I did.
Awesome, awesome. So I know that, as you were saying, this is completely different from what you're taught. It's very different because, usually with diabetes, we're taught to do a low carb lifestyle. But for me, right, we definitely encourage healthy carbohydrates, fruits, whole grains, sweet potatoes, all of that. So what is your motivation or what is your why to make such a big change?
My motivation is health, number one, and family. And over the years, I've been a diabetic over 10 years. And it just seems like all I keep doing was getting more medicine. Nobody mentioned the word reversal or insulin resistance or all the keywords that I heard you say that I've never heard those words before. So I started looking them up and wow, this thing is something real. So my motivation was my personal health, longevity. I got grandchildren, so I'm trying to make sure I'm here for everything. Mm-hmm. And like I said, it was just the whole ideology of what you were saying when I started doing the research just made so much sense compared to everything that I've heard before. Basically, my why and my motivation is my health and my family.
I love that. I love that, to be not just about health, because, your body is your vessel, right? But also to be there for your kids, to be able to be active, to live life to the full, right? I love that. That's great. And so how has your journey been in reversing your diabetes?
It's been a very entertaining, I guess would be a way to say, challenging myself to go from the baby back ribs and a smothered this or fried chicken to black beans, navy beans, just the plate concept, right? The makeup of my plate now, half vegetables, quarter starch, that situation. And I've challenged myself to try to find new menus, right? New recipes. All the information y'all gave us lean on, the knives over forks and everything. All those websites are great, but I got to do what's in my house, right? So I kind of took those and adapted it to me. And in that journey, I learned a lot. It's educational, so I started looking at Google and the different websites now. Cara have given me a bunch of different websites to look up for information. So it's been educational and exciting, and I'm losing weight at the same time. So that's just a plus.
I love that. I love that. I think it's true a lot of times. Yes, you have all these recipes, but what's most important is that you'll be able to use them in your house, right? To find what works in your house. I love that. I love that. And if you don't mind sharing, what are the results, no matter if it's numbers, physically, how you feel, what are the results that you've been experiencing? The
last reading prior to start, I had just had a reading right prior to giving you the call, and I was at a 12.2. Basically 12, well now it'll be 12 months ago. But I had a reading 3 weeks ago and I was at 7.5.
Wow.
So I have another reading in June, and I wish this program was extended, but like I just told you, when I hit below 6, everybody will know. Trust me. Yeah. Might see it across the sky somewhere. But I know I expect to hopefully be in the 6s. If not this June, at least by September. I am going to stick with the program. And like I said, I appreciate everything you've done. So all the tools that you gave me are definitely being applied and working.
I love that. I love that. And how are you feeling?
Very energetic. I might have wore my dog out, to be honest with you. But now every time I eat, I take her for a walk. Get away from me, man. Don't look over here. So I have energy now. Doing more things, finding projects, back in the gym again. It was just, I mean, I just think the timing of everything with the COVID, all the restrictions and everything, and coming into contact with you, everything just fell into place right in that February time zone. So I'm back, everything's opening back up. I'm working out again. I'm outside. So it's just perfect timing.
Awesome. I love that. And how does it feel to, be able to eat all these fruits, all these carbohydrates, and see your blood sugar go down, see your blood sugar reading go down, and see you, wean off medications? How does it feel?
Amazing. And like I said, I don't know if I asked you or Carl, but I was like, am I overeating? Because like I feel guilty by having so much food on my plate. And it's actually, like I said, lowering my numbers. I'm never hungry anymore. I'm just, it's just like I was feeling guilty because I had the mindset like, that those vegetables, looking at them like they were meat, and I was overeating, and I'm not overeating.
Right.
And it's obvious in the scales. It's actually really obvious in the way my clothes fit now.
Right.
The scale has went down, but the size, and I'm had to buy new belts and stuff like that. So it's definitely making a difference. It's a different way of thinking, especially when people look at you like, hey, you gonna eat all that? Just worry about your plate, man. Don't worry about mine. What you don't want to do.
It's very common for me to say, make sure you eat more, especially if you're a male, right? Like I always say, like, make sure you eat more because, all of these foods are lower in calorie density. So we definitely want you to eat enough. So it's very different, right? From what
it's a different thought process, but it works.
And I know that you also shared with your family, your friends about your lifestyle. What makes you want to do that?
It's just, like I said, my motivation was my health and family. So they are a phase of that, right? I don't want to be around and be healthy if they're not around and healthy also, or trying to get healthy. So I'm a cheerleader for you now, believe me. You have
thank you.
So I have my family, my father, my parents have given up red meat. I'm going to see them in June, so I can kind of coach them a little bit more on what to do. I'm tired of eating the same stuff with my mom ain't adventurous. So I'm going to have to show them some recipes and stuff like that. But my sister and I'm trying to talk my daughter into it. She's still fighting me, but I'll work that out. My wife is the same boat. She's on it now. So it's in our household. Luckily, we're empty nesters, so it's just me and my wife. So it's easy to keep the cabinets with all the snacks and everything away.
Right.
Basically, we shop the way we eat now, not for other people, for what we eat. It's not as hard as I thought it was going to be.
Awesome. I love that you're, doing a ripple effect, right? It starts with you first, and and then your wife, and then your family. So I love that. I love that. What would you say to someone who's on the fence about reversing diabetes with a plant-based diet?
I would say, from the bottom of my heart, jump in, both feet. Don't hesitate. Get it done. The longer you wait, you're still going to have the chance to reverse it, but you're just dealing with more situations. You can possibly get more things, neuropathy, whatever the case might be, if you don't have it already. So I would say if you're on the fence, jump off that fence, take the chance. It will work. I am living proof of it. And if you need any advice from me, give me a call. I will tell you that I am a cheerleader now.
Thank you, Eric. You're the best. I love that. I'm so grateful that you're cheerleading for us.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else that you want to add?
All that I want to say is to your whole team, thank you. From myself and my family, we thank you so much, and you have a blessed day.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, I'm very excited to see your results in June. I mean, I already see that your numbers are like in the 90s, 80s, even after eating, it's, in the hundreds. I think I am definitely confident that you'll get there by June, and it's literally in a month or so. So I'm very confident, and I love that you'll be able to do this lifestyle for the rest of your life. And I'm super excited for you, Eric, and thank you so much once again. And for those of you who are watching, if you're interested in learning a little bit more about the science behind how I help people reverse their type 2 diabetes by actually introducing more carbs into their diet, then make sure you check out my free training. The link is in the description below, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.